I was invited to speak at a book fair in my hometown that's happening in June. And it's by a group of queers that are trying to bring banned books to queer people in Texas, which is amazing. And my first thought was, what's the security situation? And that's such a buzzkill, you know, that like you can't experience like joy and euphoria without being like nervousness, tenseness. And one of the things that I've been trying to tell myself now is I'm not interested in putting myself in places that feel unsafe for the sake of other people. And I think that's something we really have to hear as queer and trans people, because a lot of us get into like a martyrdom complex sometimes, of being like, I'm gonna take the hit, or I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna be visible. Like, it's important to only go to places that you feel are safe. So when I responded to the organizers and I said, thank you so much for this invitation, I'd love to make this work. Can we discuss what a safety plan looks like? And I think that that's the way forward, is we've got to start, instead of expecting things, asking people, does this feel safe to you? And what do you need in order for this to feel safe? And that safety has to be collected. It shouldn't be your own responsibility. So your family or your community members should be committed to like planning with you. I know for me, when I'm touring in more rural areas, sometimes I'm like, hey, can someone come meet me at the airport? Or can I make sure that I never have to call an Uber? Because that might put me in it. Like, I think about all the different pieces and how to orchestrate it. And what I really found is that like, when you speak really candidly about what you need, people want to help. When you just say, I want to feel safe, that's more amorphous. But when you break it down to like, this is what it could look like for me, that's better. And then this idea of a hometown. You know, I have a lot of love-hate relationship with my hometown. I love it so much because it built my character, but also what it's doing to its people, it's really awful. Like, my hometown university just fired the president because of a trans-related issue. And that's just a blaring bat signal to every trans person in the area. Watch out. You know, and they're calculated about this, right? It's not just about the politics. What they're trying to do is to send signs to us. And so when I'm going to Texas, I'm keenly aware that I don't live there and I get to leave. And there's a lot of people who want to leave. And I think it's less about moralizing, you should stay or you should go, and more about how can I help you do the thing that you want to do. So if you're a Texan person that wants to keep on going back to Texas and having a relationship with it, that is so valid and beautiful, and let's figure out how to make that happen. And if you're a Texan that doesn't want to go there ever again, that's so valid and beautiful, and let's not make that. Let's make that an option. I guess it's just a way of saying, like, you get to craft what you want to do, but realize that you have community support in making that happen.